Hello there, my name is Gary Napper, and in a change of pace I'm actually going to record a commentary for this playthrough of my Ludum Dare entry. So this is for Ludum Dare 37 and my game is called Breach Lockdown. So here is the theme was run one room, so I have built just one room. I made it feel like the inside of a huge spacecraft because I really wanted to get across the point that you're in a much bigger area but you couldn't access it, but you had control over it. So the point of the game is your ship is being attacked and you're in control of sealing the bulkheads to stop the atmosphere breaches from having knock-on effects. So you have 1,000 crew. I've put a little space tea station in there for people who work here, and oh, no, can't go out there. It's one room, obviously. Yeah, so we've just had a couple of attacks. You can look at the number on each of the bulkheads and choose to close them off. There's also a repressurize option that lets you refill the areas that were damaged previously, so if you really want you can fill them back up with oxygen. It doesn't actually save the crew, but it does make the model go back to blue, which is kind of, a bit completionist for those who like it. If you have a look out the window, you can see one of the big attack ships that's fighting us. I constructed that in the maybe last half hour of the jam, because I really wanted to make the world feel bigger than it was again. So look at that beam effect, my first particle beam in Unreal. So here we are, we're closing off some of the corridors just to make sure that the crew are all saved. Ooh, there we go, but if you don't manage it in time, they kind of knock on, so they haven't managed to close that one at all. And other corridors are now starting to leak, which is killing some of the crew, unfortunately. So I've got to quickly A32 close. What am I doing next? Oh no, we've had another knock on there. So this one is probably going to knock on to H40 and D13 if I don't stop it in time. So just to illustrate that, bam, there we go. Oh, just 8, there we go, okay, right. Let's close it up, 14, close, okay. So G22 next. Go. And that should stop that one, and B16 just to get that last bit all closed off. Now I went overboard as I normally do with Ludum Dare, and I actually made 5 different endings for the game, so I'm going to try play through here and get all of them for you. So this should be an ending where some crew survived, but I managed to, well, I don't know yet, hopefully managed not to die. And stop the ship entirely decompressing. Right, so getting the back there at the top. F33. Stop that one. And then below it, round the back here, A31. I tried to make it so that there was specific points that were targeted, because when I first built it, it was very, very random, and the difficulty was very, very hard to balance. Because you could get hit on some of the central nodes and suddenly it would spread everywhere, and it was far too complex and stressful to try and cope with it all. So I made it a lot more gated and flowed, but I did still want it to feel slightly random. Oh yeah, here's our escape pod. If you want to run away, you can jump off in there. Anyway, so I made sure that each of the nodes renamed, so although you might remember where it was, hey, I did it. Alright, we survived and we saved 838 crew. Oh, that's pretty good. Credit screen, thanking everybody here. Unreal Engine, woo! Okay, back to main menu, and let's try another go. Right, this time I'm gonna see. See what happens when I depressurize something that is already pressured. Wah! See, huge knock on. So I'm not too happy about that, so I think I might just leave everybody to it and see how everybody does. Right, there we go. Let's see our ejection sequence. Hooray, I escaped. Oh wow. You see the outside of the huge ship we were just in? Look at that thing, it's epic in its scale and proportion. And here we have the attacking fleet from outside laying waste to all the people inside. Sorry guys. I'm a coward. Fled and will never know the fate. I wanted to recognise that people were going to try and do different things with the game, so I do like putting in different endings. So that one was what should I do here? Okay, I'm going to try and blow everything here, but I'm going to try and save me. So I'll lock off that area so I'm safe, because I'm actually in H1. You can tell because there's writing on the wall up there. It says H1, you can see it. Yeah, so those labels randomise every single time, so even if you do remember the locations of where you get hit, you won't know the number to enter in, so it's still reading number and having to panic to hit them all. So I'm just going to depressurise here and try and kill absolutely everybody, and escape with me being the only crew. What an evil, evil plan. But, you know, players like to test the boundaries and figure out what they can do with the game, so let's see if do that here. It is possible. I did make it so it is possible. It's a bit tricky to do, but it's definitely a possibility. Right. So keep that one off. There we go. So it should be everybody. Look at that. No, there's still someone there. Come on, guys. Take your last breaths. 46 left. Right. Okay, so that should... cup of tea before I go? No. Just open the pod to be ready, because once this area depressurizes we're going to be in trouble. So H1, here we go. H1, stand back. Uh-oh. Alarm's going off. We are in trouble. Quick. Wait for the crew to reach 0 before we run, just to make sure we got them all. There we go. Everybody's dead, Dave. And now we eject. Haha, leaving a cold, lifeless, empty ship behind us. The pirates still attacking. What do they hope to achieve? Just needless aggression. Fled after killing everybody. Murderer. I could have been working with the enemy. I don't know. I guess that's down to the player to roleplay. Okay. Let's see if this one... Let's try and save absolutely everybody in one go. Still have to look at the labels to see where things are. There's no rule to say that you have to wait until a hit strikes before you can close off areas, so... There we go. Now the way I constructed this was to make corridor pieces and bulkhead pieces, and rather than designing the whole level and doing it all in the level blueprint, I made them modular so I could connect them up in various configurations, and they would just work together. At the beginning of the map it detects how many corridors and bulkheads there are, so it knows how to calculate the percentage of where the crews will be. I suppose that also meant if I wanted to make more levels for this, I could just build different size ships and different configurations of ships. It would be quite fun to do, although I'm still operating on minimal sleep, so maybe my brain's not in the right place to kind of make those decisions. So, right, locking off all of them there. I think that should be most of them. And yeah, if you're really, really good, you can run around and repressurize them all as well, so the enemy looks all blue. Pretty sure I got that one. Yep. For lockdown, still got our 1,000 crew. So the plan originally when I started was to have this area as the control area and this area as the damage readout, and I created these buttons that you could rotate the ship to see what is damaging it. Those little lines are also beam particles as well. I was trying to do it originally with debug render, but when you build a package it takes out all debug renderings. There was no way for me to get that information in, so I just stuck with beam particles, and I learned how to do them, which is another great thing about game jams. You get to learn new skills and tech. So the last one up the top, I should already have that sealed. That looks alright. So we had 5 hits. You only need to survive 5 hits to complete the game. So, yeah, close that door again. Make sure we're all snug in here. 1,000 crew still. I think we might have done it. Or did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there might be another hit to come yet, that's right. Well, no, maybe, did I repressurize that one? Oh, I'm not sure. This is my sleepy head talking. Are you going to fire again? No, you're not. Alright, we did it. Close enough. I am a true hero. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Well happy with that one. Which means we only have one ending left to do, which is what happens when you depressurize your own area and don't make it out in time. Guess I have to hold my breath. Here we go. And I got hit as well. This is bad times for pressurization person. I should really name the main character. Oh, I died. But hey, the crew might be alright. I don't know. So there we go. That's my game jam entry. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. Thank you.